Okay, let's go on here. Apple in the spotlight once again today as reports surface that the company may be set to release its much-anticipated tablet as early as January. Will this new device help the tech giant dominate the next decade the way it has this one? With us now is Nehal Chokshi of Southridge Research Group. Sorry I didn't get the name down, but I think I did, Mr. Chokshi. Thanks for joining us very much.
Happy New Year.
Great. Thanks for joining us here. Let's assume the tablet is coming out. What is going to make it a revolutionary rather than evolutionary device? We're assuming Apple is aiming pretty high here.
Absolutely, I think so. Typically, they are a device leader and not a follower. A lot of people are thinking about it as a print media sort of device. I think it could be a moving media type of device. Rumors of them working with CBS and Disney to create a partnership could possibly make it a mobile TV. It would be completely revolutionary in a class of its own. It would completely trump anything that could be coming out at CES in January.
So it's going to be a computer, it's going to be an e-reader, and it's going to be a TV, essentially. Is that what you're saying?
And I think it makes popcorn.
I'm saying there's potential for that. I think there's the partnerships in the works that will be that. I don't necessarily believe that they're going to unveil this whole strategy in January, but I think you should see that develop over the next 12 months.
Well, there's this January 26th event at the Yerba Buena Center that Apple has planned. But, of course, as usual, we don't know what they're planning to do there. It seems a little early, but could they actually unveil the details at that time?
My opinion is that they will not, but that tends to be the consensus opinion that they will. I don't think they will because the Yerba Buena Center it has a maximum seating capacity of only 700. And if you're going to be introducing a completely new revolutionary device, I think you want a bigger audience than that.
Yeah. Now, Google...
but I think you could get some clues that they are going to be doing something bigger and better than what they would be introducing at this event. Mainly, you could possibly see support for high-resolution scenes, high-definition media, and that would be a clue that they are indeed working on something more revolutionary.
It's certainly going to be a much better e-reader than we've got now, and even with Amazon, and I happen to be an Amazon user myself with the Kindle. Let me just ask you about Google, because they've got an event on January 5th, and the rumors flying they're going to be introducing their phone at that time. What are you hearing?
I would not be surprised if that is indeed the case. There's been that going around for the past 3 months. I expect it to be a strong device. Clearly, the Android has already made some pretty good waves in the past quarter. And if they come out with their own seamless device, it will be a strong competitor. And I think you're going to see Apple gearing up to have an answer to that.
Nehal, what is the Apple killer? I'm long Apple. We've seen everyone's bullish, with the exception of the other gentleman we had on, the one guy in a million. What is the Apple killer? What do we have to worry about? What are the real roadblocks? Because I don't see any.
Well, you do have Windows Phone that has been a pretty good operating system. There could be some headline risk as quarterly numbers come out that show that PCs have outperformed significantly Macs. That would be more of a head fake. Another issue is what SmartBook's really going to be. This is a device based on a Qualcomm Snapdragon. It could be revolutionary just as this tablet device. Yeah. I think, however, that what Apple has in store, they already see that, and they're positioning to be ahead of that.
Okay, Mr. Chokshi, we're going to have to leave it there. Thanks very much, and please keep us informed. You got anything? Make sure you call us. Joe Terranova, what's the trade on Apple?
Trade on Apple's plain and simple. January 21st, they report earnings. Last quarter, they did $1.82. January 21st, I expect them to do north of $2. Best quarter ever for Apple. You need to know that going into the earnings.
Let's move on, guys. The next trade, commodities, one of the best performing sectors of the year with copper doubling.